هلا فيكم. Welcome back to our program. Today we're in Souk El Wakra, and today's guest is from Serbia. Now, a fun fact about them is that they were formerly known as Yugoslavia, so this is their 13th time. But under the name of Serbia, it's actually their 4th time. Let's go meet them. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. Nice to meet you. I'm
Nice to
Miloš.
meet you too. Miloš Jubran. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
So, first question we have for you, for the viewers at home. We want to know your name, where you're coming from.
Absolutely, my pleasure. So my name is Miloš Vasic, and I've been here working in management consultancy.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
And born and raised in Belgrade, Serbia.
Wow, excellent. Very good. And, well, let's sit down a little bit and enjoy
Absolutely,
the atmosphere here, yeah? And we'll talk a little bit more about the souk. So we're here in Souk El Wakra. So have you been here before?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Actually, it's one of my favorite places. I remember waiting for it to be finished fully, you know, with the beach and everything. So I love to come here, walk around, especially in winter.
Yes,
It's
yes,
absolutely one of the favorites, especially because it's by the beach.
Of course.
So, you know, a nice breeze, walk, cafes.
Yeah.
Love it.
You have the beach, and then you have a bit of coffee here, and then some shopping in the back. So it's a good mix,
all
actually.
in one.
Yes, exactly. So, as you can see, we have so much preparation for the World Cup now. Are you excited?
Oh, yes. So happy that, you know, I came to that spot of, you know, crown of all these preparations and yeah, very excited. Honestly,
Excellent,
very excited.
Did you choose Qatar because we won? The World Cup? Is that why you came here or no?
Came by chance, but very lucky.
Just kidding.
chance.
Just kidding. Yeah. Okay, good, good. Well, we're happy to have you here. And, well, I want to know a little bit more about, like, what you think of Qatar.
I don't know where to start. I mean, you know, it's from the places.
Feel free, man.
Yeah. First of all, I like to go around. That's, you know, it's a small country, but I always say surprisingly quite a lot of different places to visit and very different spots, you know, and from the city and skylines to, you know, driving to Al Zubara at the north or, you know, going to the inland sea. I love that part. Also, then, you know, if we just quickly switch to food, you know, I like to try different food, and I'm not picky, so I can try anything, and I love it.
Okay,
like,
good.
You know, I would eat makbous or you know,
okay, very good.
Maybe I'm not saying it right,
that's
but
okay,
you know,
that's
practicing.
Okay. That's good. No.
But makbous or, you know, some sweets like kunafa or rumali. Those are my favorites.
Okay.
Yeah, that's for the food. And then, as you said, people. I mean, very hospitable, and I keep saying to everyone back home and in Europe, come and see, you know, and you'll be surprised. You know, there's a lot of prejudices. Yes. I just say come and see and
get that first-hand experience.
Correct.
Yeah. So now we're here in Souk El Wakra. Let's go to the beach and see what we can see.
Absolutely. Let's do it. Yeah.
So, Souk El Wakra, it's one of the, you know, many souks that we have in Qatar. Like, I'm sure you've been to Souk Waqif.
Souk El Waqif, yeah.
And up north in Al Khor. So,
yes.
like, what do you think about Qatar, like, having these traditional places? Like, you see that we're trying to keep the culture. What's your point of view?
Correct. I'm very happy to see that because, you know, I've been to different countries and sometimes the whole modern thing, you know, erases the old and traditional, which is not the case here. I'm very happy to see that. So, you know, Qatar is going full-fledged modern, but at the same time, it really tries to keep places like this, you know, refurbish them, build upon them, but, you know, in that same style of traditional architecture, etc., which I really like, you know. And then when you walk here, you don't have that feeling of skyscrapers or something, which should not be the case because that's on the other place.
Yes.
So I love to see that across different souks and, you know, even across the city. Yeah. A lot of traditional things that you can spot across the city. So yeah, I'm glad Qatar is keeping that, really.
That's good. So I want to ask you, back in Serbia, do you have any like traditional locations that you have similar to this?
Yes, absolutely. We do. Of course, very different because, you know, different culture, different place. But we do, and I'm very happy. You know, we have a very old tradition. It's a very old country, and I like, you know, things like bazaars where they sell food. traditional farmers kind of market that we would say in English. I like those because they look the same as they did, hundreds of years ago, and also certain streets which are very old have different restaurants selling, local traditional food. So yeah, many spots, I would say, across the country and in Belgrade, which is the capital.
So do you have also, like, since we're trying to find some similarities, any like traditional clothing you guys still wear or maybe still use during like national days or something like that?
Yes, we do. I would say not as much as Qataris do, and that's one thing I love about Qatar. Speaking of architecture, also the clothes, right? You still wear the traditional clothes to this day, as a formal clothing.
Yes. Yep.
While we don't, I would say, we have traditional clothes, but we use it more for certain events or folklore or dancing and things like that. While in everyday life is usually a suit or so, but there is absolutely.
So how about we go sit down a little bit, have some coffee or something, some sweets maybe. Let's see what they offer.
Great.
Yeah,
my favorites. Yeah.
All right,
perfect.
let's go. So here we have this coffee shop here. Let's go sit down. All right, we're here in this nice little coffee shop. And well, we can see that there's a lot of decorations here for the World Cup. But something I noticed when you came, you brought like a book with you, didn't you?
Oh, yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's good
Should
noticing.
we see it?
Yeah.
Should we check it out?
Sure, let me show you, yeah.
All right, please explain a little bit about this.
Yes, this is, this is something very special and very popular across the world and in Serbia. So what it is, it's a sticker album, official FIFA sticker album that contains all the players that will be at the World Cup and many more things like stadiums or the logos, etc.
Interesting.
It's very popular. I remember as a kid we used to collect it, and I haven't done it since. But then I decided, since it's Qatar World Cup and I'm in Qatar, I said I have to buy one and collect it. So yeah, it's interesting. I'll show you. I mean, how it works is you get these stickers of different players, right?
Okay.
It's more than 600 stickers in the entire album.
Wow.
And let's start maybe. Here's Qatar.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
okay.
here we go,
Yes.
the first one. And you collect a lot of stickers, and then of course you have many duplicates.
Yes.
And then the beauty of it, you go and exchange
Trade them, huh?
Trade them,
Oh,
correct.
that's so
Yes,
cool.
you trade them with different people. And what's very interesting is that it's so popular in Serbia that I was there just a month ago.
Okay.
And in the city center, every day, literally, people gather. So there's no specific time. They just come there, and you would find 50 people easily trading stickers from little kids to grandpas and grandmas. It's very cute.
Wow.
And they all trade stickers, to collect and have their albums. So the same thing
amazing.
I did.
Yeah.
And it's you see all the.
So you got them all, pretty much, from what I see.
I got them all. No, I got everything.
You got everything. Wow, mashallah. Good collector here.
It's amazing, Canada or all these countries. I'm trying to find Serbia, which is also there.
Let's see it.
Let's see that. There we go. So there's the whole.
The whole squad, huh?
The whole squad, yeah.
There we go.
And the very beginning, now this is something for Qatar, I love to, it has all the stadiums. You see, like, they're also stickers, right? So the Ahmed Ben Ali, Al Janoub, even the ball is, part of, And one of my favorites, it's the mascot, also there, yeah.
Excellent, okay.
So that's a little hobby that I decided to do.
So they have the same book back in Serbia, and then the sticker is the same.
Yes, correct. It is everywhere. Yeah, also Qatar, Serbia, and many other countries. So,
excellent.
Yeah.
So let's see the stadiums actually.
Oh, yeah.
Because I want to ask you, have you been to any of these stadiums or like toured around or something?
I did. I had to say I live very close to Al Tumama Stadium.
Al Tumama, okay.
And that's also one of my favorites because I know it's done. The design is the Gathia. Yeah, that's very cool. And I live close, and I went there to watch. It was last year. Emir's Cup final. So that was very interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, I went for that. So that's a stadium I've actually been on, and the others I've visited around. So for example, the Al Janoub, also very nice, close to us.
That's right, close to
correct.
Yes.
I sometimes went there to run. They have a beautiful running track in the park. So I
just outside then.
Just outside then, yeah. It's really good. We'll see them all soon.
Yeah. Actually, we also want to ask you about, because this one, it's like very traditional cultural
Yes.
stadium because of the architecture. What do you think of this one, the
Oh,
Bates?
That's
This
probably,
was my favorite, actually.
I was about to say this one, and then this is my second one. This one probably because I live close and I see it every single day, and I was like, oh, Al Tumama Stadium. But this one is something I think very different to
You don't see this
any
really.
stadium or anywhere in the world, right? I mean,
correct.
it's a tent.
Yes.
Glorious, huge tent that's actually a stadium. And that's actually what I show people back home. You know, when I want to show them a specific stadium, like, you need to see this.
Excellent.
So, yeah.
Okay. So, have you seen how they served? I'm sure you have because you went to Melis's before and had some meetings. So, I'll serve for us.
Oh, thank you. That'd be
And
great. Yeah.
usually, okay, I would grab it, these 2 cups together. So, kind of like this, you know,
right.
style.
Yes.
And then serving it left, having the cups in the right hand, and you just pour just a little bit, and I offer it to you.
Thank you.
So the serving, like we serve just a little bit because we want to actually keep you in the Melis and keep you, giving you more and more coffee because we actually want to have your company and we enjoy your company. But you know, when they fill it quite a lot, it's like, okay, time to go.
It's good enough. No,
Yeah.
this is great.
So enjoy. Yeah.
Thank you.
هلا فيكم.
اليوم اكلمكم من درب لوسيل، مثل ما تشوفون مكان وايد حلو وغاصب الشخص يتحمس حق كاس العالم. وضيوفنا من وين؟
They're from Cameroon and we're so excited because they have the most World Cup appearances from an African country.
ايش رايك نروح نتعرف عليهم؟
يلا.
يلا يا بشي.
Let's go. Hello.
How are you?
Hi,
How are you? All good?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. So, where's your wife?
She's on her way.
She's on her way.
She's on her way.
Well, it's
yeah.
okay. I'll go check out a nice coffee shop for us to stay in
Yeah.
while you guys take a look around the place.
All right.
And by the way, I'm Sahar. Nice to
Hi,
meet you.
I'm Osric.
And looking forward to meeting your wife.
Hi, nice to meet you. Jabran.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so my name is Osric. I'm Nafti. I'm a Cameroonian, born physician. I also lived in the UK, so I'm a dual national, British and Cameroonian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
great.
yeah.
Okay. Well, we're here in the Lucille Boulevard.
Beautiful.
So what do you think? Beautiful,
Beautiful.
huh?
First time here. First time here. Yeah. Beautiful. It's coming alive. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see all the decorations
Yeah.
are set up. All the flags are
Yeah,
here. So
yeah.
we got the atmosphere for the World Cup.
The spirit is definitely coming along. Yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure,
yeah.
for sure.
It's our 9th time at the World Cup. The last few times we've not done that great. We did really good in 1982 and 1990. So at the moment we have a team in transition, a young upcoming team. Leadership has always been a problem in terms of management and sort of the management of things around football. But we have Eto'o, who is now
yes.
the president of the federation, whom you may know.
Okay,
He
yes,
worked.
of course.
He played
Played
here
for
in Doha.
Barcelona as well. I remember, yes.
And he played here in Doha. So he's now the president of the federation, and he seems to be doing a fantastic job. So we're hoping that if we get that side right, the playing side has always been pretty good. We have a pool of talent. So hopefully this will be the start of something good for
new
the
and
country.
something
Yeah,
great. Yes.
yeah, absolutely.
Let's see. Let's see.
Yeah.
That's going to be exciting.
But I always
And-
say the most important thing is
Yeah.
taking part in some ways, you know?
Of course,
We're
of
here.
course.
We're going to have fun and enjoy the party, irrespective of only one team wins, right?
Yeah.
So, you know,
Well, you know,
you're
it's not about winning or
Yeah.
losing. It's
Yeah.
all about being united.
Correct.
And this is what's so important about the World Cup.
Correct, yeah.
Bringing all these nations and countries together and just having a good time.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we know how to have a good time in Cameroon. For sure.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
Okay.
So let's have a walk.
Yeah,
Let's walk
sure.
around a little
Yeah,
bit. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Let's go just sit down a little bit.
Yeah, a bit of
Because
a
we're
chat.
still waiting for Sahad to reserve something and then waiting for your wife as well to join us. So please have a seat.
Thank you.
So let's talk a little bit more about the World Cup because you know so much about Cameroon.
Yeah.
You said it's a young country and well, do you have high expectations or like do you think they'll perform well?
Look, I think what we really want is to perform well, and give a good account of ourselves. Okay, this is the most important thing. We're in a tough group. We have some really good teams in our group. We have Brazil.
Yes.
So
That's gonna be,
You know,
yeah.
I think the expectation is that they will win. I don't think we go into that game with any complex. We'll go to play them and put up a fight. We've beaten them before, so
Okay,
it
that's
wouldn't be
good.
the first time if
Okay.
it happens. So we'll take our chances.
Yeah.
We'll be prepared. We'll be
Oh, of
prepared.
course, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're telling us a little bit that this is like your third
Yeah.
World Cup you've
Yeah.
been to, yeah?
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about those previous experiences.
So the first World Cup was in in France in '98. That was in my early years as a trainee doctor in the UK. Managed to get tickets and just get to a game. But South Africa was by far for me the more important one. As someone African, I felt really I couldn't not go to that World Cup.
Yep.
It so happens at the time that my wife was pregnant with a daughter who is 12 yesterday.
12. Inshallah.
And
Happy
so,
birthday to her.
yeah. So she allowed me to go to this World Cup with my brother and some friends. My brother was actually working in South Africa at the time. So yeah, we had. I'm hosting him this time. So
Yes.
I'm paying him back in some ways. So we went to South Africa. We had a great time. I went to the Cameroon games and watched a few other games as well. But it was a fantastic time, and for that, and it's one of the reasons why it's so special to be here now.
Yes, of course. And speaking that, you mentioned that because it's South Africa, an African nation hosting the World Cup, so you must have felt like a huge privilege and honor.
I felt it was like Cameroon hosting the World
Yeah.
Cup. So I kind of hope it's the same for all the GCC and the Arab world. You
Yes,
know,
and this is why
It's
I'm
their
bringing
World
that up,
Cup.
yes.
It's the region's World Cup. It has to be seen that way.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So like for us, like you said, this is like the Arab World Cup, you
Yeah,
can say.
yeah.
And it's gonna be the same kind of privilege,
Yeah, yeah,
honor.
yeah.
We're gonna be so happy
Yeah.
to be the first like nation. And it's gonna be for all the Arab
Correct,
countries.
correct, yeah.
They're gonna feel so happy, so glad and so proud and
Yeah,
honored
yeah.
that it's finally gonna be
Yeah,
here
yeah.
in the Arab
Yeah,
world.
yeah.
I remember watching a little bit of it
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
TV.
yeah, yeah.
And it was something else. But
Yeah.
the Vuvuzela, man, that was loud
it was
for
very noisy.
90 plus minutes the whole
humming
time.
noise in the
yes.
background. I think a lot of people on TV didn't like it necessarily, but no, you know what? It's the South African way, you know. In parts of Africa, it'll be the drum. In other parts, it will be, the trumpet. Whatever you do that
Exactly.
celebrates the game and makes you enjoy it, by all
Exactly.
means do it. It's about different cultures, bringing them together. We learn when we go to places about people's cultures and habits. And actually, the more you learn, the more you realize that people aren't that different. And I think when there's fear, is because of not having that connection.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's check up on your wife. Let's see where she is.
Okay,
Let's
let me
give her a call.
give her a call. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Hi. Well, how far are you guys?
We're on our way and we'll be there in about 20 minutes.
Okay, that's great. We're doing my bit and we're waiting for you. So.
Okay. See you guys.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
So how about we go walk around a little bit more until she
Yeah.
comes, and then we'll wait for Sahad as well to
Yep.
get our reservation.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go. Let's
Thank
go
you.
this way.
Hello?
Hello. Did you reserve the table?
Yes, I'm here with his beautiful wife and his beautiful daughter.
Okay.
We're waiting for you. We're in
Perfect.
Karachi.
Karaki, we're right there. We're right in front. We're on our way. I think we see you. See you. Bye.
See you. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Just right here. So now we're here in Karachi. We just had a very long walk, so now we can sit down and relax. And now we have his wife here. So please introduce yourself, and also you as well. Please first.
So I'm Phyllis Napte. Yeah.
Okay, nice to meet you.
I'm Macy Napte.
Very nice. Nice to meet you guys. So we have here.
We actually wanted to order.
Oh, go.
We waited for you guys too long.
We took too
so
long.
we decided to order. We found each other before you guys found the place.
Yeah.
Well, what do you know, man? What do you know?
So we ordered a few things, and I was so surprised that when they put the gamot down, they said that this is very familiar. So you have this something similar in Cameroon?
Yeah, this is one of our favorite dishes in Cameroon. It's a street food, street snack. I learned how to make it when I went to university.
Wow.
Because I was missing it so much. Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
go ahead. Try it.
Yeah, we have the.
This one
we have
is
to put
is
the
a bit of
sauce
a twist. So for us,
Okay.
gamat is like a sweet that you have usually with
Yeah,
gahwa.
yeah.
But we
Okay.
ordered karak this time. The
Okay.
weather and everything, it just
Yeah, yeah.
feels
in.
right.
It's nice
Yeah.
now.
Right.
But this actually has a bit of cheese inside.
Ah.
Usually there's nothing inside. It's a twist.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
of-
yeah,
It's Karaki's creation.
Yeah.
Right, right.
So please go ahead, try it.
What
How
about
do
the sauce?
You can
as
put
well?
the sauce on top
Okay,
if you
go
want, or
ahead.
you can dip it.
We'll, yeah, dip it.
Okay.
Let's move this around.
And while they're trying that, I would love to ask about your abaya. I thought it was a abaya when I first saw you. It's beautiful. Is it a kimono?
Thank you. Yeah, it is a kimono. It is inspired by the whole abaya
Mashallah,
thing. Yeah,
it's so
my-
nice.
Yeah, so when we moved to Qatar, we enjoyed, the abaya so much. One of my friends, Joanne Kila, she's into designing. So she designed this and she used the Cameroonian fabric.
Wow.
So this is from my village, my part of Cameroon. So this is like a
Wow.
Togo design. It's hand
Embroidered, yeah.
yeah, embroidered, and they sent it here, and she used it and had a tailor,
Wow.
Mr. Sajri.
Wow,
He's in
that's
Qatar,
amazing. So
yeah,
you can get
yeah.
these. So for the
Yeah.
Cameroonian guests, if they
Yes,
want to take something that's a
exactly.
mix between
Right,
Cameroon and Qatar,
right,
they
yeah.
can get these. They're amazing.
That's the idea.
What do the colors represent on the
so,
flag?
So this is not typically the Cameroonian flag, because the Cameroonian flag is green, red, yellow.
Yeah,
So
like her jersey.
exactly. So Macy's got the right authentic Cameroonian football or flag outfit. Green, red, yellow. What do the colors represent?
I think it's common for a lot of African countries.
Yeah.
The green represents the earth, and the vegetation.
Yeah, of course.
I think the red is the minerals, and it's all about the richness of Africa. I'm
Yeah,
not
I remember
entirely
when
sure.
we had Ghana on the show, they said that it's the blood of the people that fought for the country.
Yes, and
Yeah.
and the yellow is also the wealth of the continent. I think I'm not
That's
entirely
amazing.
sure, but I think.
And
it's
and
all
you
of
guys
the
have a lot of gold there too. So
Well,
it could be also that.
the country is rich naturally. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. There's,
Yeah,
there's
it's
all the
beautiful.
minerals and the forests and the wealth of the forest. And
That's
all that.
beautiful. We really want to go there.
Yeah.
Inshallah.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Another country on our list.
Exactly.
Every
Just
guest we
keep
have.
adding them on the list.
Just go through the 32.
That's
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
You've done some already. But
The next show has to be us visiting all the countries.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Inshallah.
Yep, absolutely, definitely
get any
excited.
tickets?
We have lots of family coming. I have tickets to obviously the Cameroon games, but I also have some other tickets as well. And we have family coming from all over the world.
Wow.
So it'll be
Amazing.
nice. Really be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good
Yeah,
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The celebration of family and just having fun watching the games.
Yeah. And it's gonna
Yeah.
be like I think a good opportunity for
Yeah.
them to see
Yeah. it's
the
them-
World Cup
yeah.
in Qatar.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
that's gonna be
For
exciting.
most of them, it will be their first time coming. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some have been, but for the majority, it will be their first time.
Okay. So it's gonna be a nice experience
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Amazing, yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you have similar in your country? Is it sweet or is it savory?
No, it's actually
It's a mix. So we put both sugar and salt. So it's kind of a weird combination of both, and it's versatile. So you can have it with tea. You know, version of karak, which is another thing I love about Qatar. Or you can have it as a side dish with this kidney beans thing. We call it beignet haricot. It's one of the most favorite street food. You know, yeah.
Oh, okay,
so yeah, so we can have it with that. Yeah, those are the two main ways we'll eat it. So either with tea or with beignet haricot, or with breakfast actually.
Yeah,
with this corn
it's like
porridge.
a breakfast. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's there's a traditional sort of corn porridge, which people eat with that for breakfast traditionally.
Yeah.
So I think over the last maybe 10 years, when fast food's coming out, so if you go to a fast food place in Cameroon now, that's the kind of stuff you'll have this for sure. With the beans, the haricot, or the pap as we call it.
Yeah.
That's the same kind of thing.
Wow,
So,
that's
Yeah.
nice.
What do you think? I didn't try it yet. So
We
maybe-
usually
Yeah, it's
eat
really
it with
nice.
our
I've tried
hand.
it, yeah.
We
With your
usually
hands.
eat it with
Can
our
I
hand.
have it with my hand?
Yeah,
I'm struggling
go
with
ahead,
this. Yeah.
please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so I see that it's got
Yeah.
the cheese in it. Yeah.
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 So
See,
yeah.
in our
Very
culture
similar.
also, a part of our culture is eating with their hands.
Okay. Yeah.
You know,
same.
it tastes
Yeah, we
different
do
when
the
you eat it
same.
with their hands.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
You fully enjoy it.
Yeah.
African eating is with the hands, right?
Yeah. So it's something also similar.
Yes,
That's
yeah,
really
that's
nice.
right.
I think also family orientation. I feel like how you're talking about your family's visiting and the house is going to be full of people. It's just
We're so
it's
used
an
to that.
amazing time. It's an amazing time. I was talking to him earlier about this. I told him like even if there's nowhere to sleep, at the end of the day, like
Yeah.
it's the memories you make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the excitement. I remember with my cousins in the States when we used to visit, there's nowhere to sleep, but it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we're so happy.
Happy. You're
We'd
just
rather
happy.
sleep on the floor
Yeah.
Yeah.
than sleep in like a huge bed
Yeah,
alone,
correct.
you know?
It's
Yeah.
that sort of feeling is really good. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're going to enjoy the World Cup. We're
Very
going
much so.
together.
Definitely. He's put the flags out already around the
Oh,
house.
that's so nice. We need to do that.
Yes.
Flags are out.
Yeah. Yeah.
The spirit is definitely building.
Yeah.
The back garden has the flags as well. The front has the flags as
Wow.
well. So.
Okay, you're ready then.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, we're getting ready.
Excited. So our sons are very they're football fanatics, all of them. So they play football. So we can't wait. They'll be home in 2 weeks, as well. So that would be exciting.
That
Us
would be
freaking
Can we,
Henry.
can we come?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, let's do that.
He's waiting. He's waiting. Every year he's like, let's watch all the games. I'm like,
Yeah.
Ron, I can't. I'll watch like specific ones
ones
that
you
really
can.
mean to
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.